talk about, who are the Lions for him, and these people get on my nerves, bro. I don't hate driving on this freeway out here. But let's talk about the Lions' biggest adversary at this point in the season. We talked about it a lot earlier, and about their biggest adversary. And I continue to say it's Philly, and it's really not a lot of, if you look around the NFL, it's not a lot of strong teams. You know what I'm saying? Once you look, it's not a bunch of strong teams. So you look, you say, well, even Kansas City look a little shaky. Baltimore inconsistent. They play Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has been good with Russ, but it don't look strong. It don't look, indestructible. And there's some parity there. Buffalo, they don't look strong. Buffalo just one of them teams where you just, maybe if Cooper and Allen start working together, but you're not really worried about Buffalo as far as they just got too many young pieces on defense, and offensively they still don't run the football. So it's still start and end with Josh Allen. So the closer we get to the end of the season, the more beat up he gonna be. So Denver got a good defense. Bo Nix playing solid. But right now, it's even in the AFC, they make it seem so strong. But really, in actuality, everybody is wholly in the AFC, and we talk about NFC predominantly. Are they in the NFC? So really, look, the NFC, 49ers got a bunch of injuries. Christian McCaffrey being the biggest one, Ayuk gone, and then you start talking about Seattle, and they ain't been looking as good. So up to this point right now. Minnesota, they've been still winning, but don't look as strong. Lost a couple straight. They lost to the Lions, lost to the Rams. Tampa, got a bunch of injuries. Washington, they got Marshall Lattimore, but a lot of people think it's a little bit premature for them. So really, when you kind of look throughout the entire landscape, real talk, when you look through the entire landscape of the league right now, the NFC, I think the number one, adversary for them is just Philly. Philly defense is playing a lot better. It's going to continue to be Philly until showing otherwise. The quarterback is playing well, and they're not destroying teams. Philly should be beating guys by a wider margin of error, but the thing that's holding Philly back is coaching. Defensively, they kind of get it together. Quinyon Mitchell over there balling, Jalen Carter balling. They're not as daunted as they once was defensively, but offensively, they're getting their left tackle back, and Saquon is there. They're not dominating like they should. AJ been in and out the lineup. But I just think when you look at the roster, the talent, the experience, kind of getting better at DB with Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. Got Gardner Johnson back there, still got Slay. So they got a good team. They got a good team. But I think you hear from a lot of Philly fans is the coach is holding them back. So that's critical. But I think it's Philly. Could it be San Fran? I mean, they can get healthy. They got the experience. But outside of that, right now, I mean, Minnesota. Green Bay is pretty good in Minnesota. But really, it's gonna come down to health and who get hot at the right time. A team that may not be looking in the playoff picture for real right now, like I got Atlanta. But right now, I think the Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles are in a class of their own right now. And obviously, y'all see this after the game, but they're playing Washington tonight, the Philadelphia Eagles in Philly. So that's a huge game. So we'll see. We'll see. But I think they are the Lions' biggest adversary at this point. They're the biggest adversary. Biggest adversary. So, but I think it's, it's this big gap of great teams in the AFC and the NFC. It ain't. I don't think it's a huge gap. You know, I think Atlanta is a good team. I think Tampa is a good team without being healthy. But healthy, Green Bay, Minnesota, Seattle, San Francisco, LA get healthy, they can be a problem. So, you know, you look over in the AFC, really, Kansas City and Baltimore, they're the only real chance. I think teams that got an opportunity to come out of there. And we'll see what Pittsburgh do with Baltimore this year, but maybe Pittsburgh. But Houston right now, no, I just don't see it in Buffalo. The Chargers, Denver, not right now. So I think they got a little bit more seasoning to add on their team, on their young guys. But really, it's Baltimore, Kansas City, Pittsburgh probably right now. So, you know, none of them will look indestructible. At times, they have looked indestructible, but same thing in the AFC and the NFC. The Lions have looked indestructible at times, but, you know, injuries have caught up with them, you know, a little bit, but they finally get ways to win. You know, Philadelphia, they're not winning like with the cool points of the Lions winning, but they winning. I mean, the talent is there. They got a bunch of hungry guys trying to get to a championship. You know, and right now they one game behind us in the loss column. So they right there. You know, you really want to go to Philly for the NFC Championship game? Absolutely not. No. So the margin of error right now is just small. Minnesota right there. Green Bay right there. So, you know, we're going to see who playing their best ball going into January. But yeah. We're going to see who playing their best ball going into January. They can match us talent for talent, and you know, but you know, San Francisco, Chris McCaffrey coming back, and you know, Debo getting healthy. They kicking game kind of suspect with our boy Jake Moody from Michigan, but yeah, you know, San Francisco can't count them out. They got championship experience and championship, you know, pedigree. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe.